guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you have been keeping safe. So today I'm going to be talking about my childhood scars, so we can say that it is story time. So I'm going to break it into two for the childhood scars, physical scars and emotional scars. So I think I can start with the physical scars. And for the physical scars, there is one that I have over here. Okay, let me first tell you the story. So we used to live in Umoja 3, yeah, and it used to be an apartment, okay, plotty, an apartment, and I think we used to live in the second floor, but I remember it used to have a rooftop. So every day, not every day, there was a time I was so used to going to the rooftop to play up there with the other kids on the apartment, kwa hiyo ploti, and we used to go to the rooftop. That's where we used to play and hang around. So I remember there was a time my mom warned me and told me not to go to the rooftop and play with the other kids. But who is Brenda? Of course, I still went to the rooftop and played with the other kids. But now, katika harakati ya kucheza, nilisikia kizunguzungu. Nauseated is kizunguzungu. Yes, nilisikia kizunguzungu. So after nilisikia kizunguzungu, nikazunguka, and then there was a githeri. Kulikuwa na githeri ilikuwa ina boil hapo. Nikazungukiwa, and then I went straight into the githeri. Nikachomeka, and it was really bad. So I honestly do not understand why I didn't go to hospital immediately. I don't remember, but all I remember is the fact that when my mom came back from work, I got a proper beating before even being taken to hospital all my days. So let me show you. So I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, that's the scar over there. Nilichomeka na githeri. So that's my first childhood scar. So my second, I think they're just two. And actually, the fact that I'm telling you this story is because I was thinking about it the other day when someone was telling me how my legs, they have no marks. But when it comes to my hands, they are full of marks. So the second scar that I have is on this other hand. This is my right hand. Yes, and it's just right over here. So for this one, I was living with my auntie in Kiambu, Karura, Kanyogo. So we were playing with Kina Vivian. I think now everyone by now knows Vivian. So we were just playing, and then Kiambu, it's more of a serene environment, you get. So there was this machine ya kukata napier grass, and for that machine ulikuwa unaizungusha, and then ukizungusha the napier grass ilikuwa inajileta tu yenyewe. So for that particular napier grass cutter ilikuwa imeharibika. So I do not know why I took myself there, and then nikitry kuzungusha ndio napier grass ikuje mbele, the napier grass is not coming mbele. So I had to go pull the napier grass, and when I went to pull the napier grass, kumbe this other thingy ikuwa huku chini ilianza kuzunguka, I think because of the wind or something, ikakuja, it landed on me. I don't know, I don't even think, did I cry? I don't know. As in, I don't remember myself crying, but I just remember I was cut, and then I called Kina Vivian, and there's another cousin of ours called Christine. We were playing, all of us, and Christine is usually the eldest of us all. So after I called them, Christine was like, you know what, chill, relax, I got you. So she went inside the house, and she came with a bandage where we wrapped my hand. Okay, let me show you before I continue. Somewhere there, but it's all healed right now. So Christine went to the house and came with a bandage, tukafunga, and imagine I stayed like that without even telling my auntie or my uncle for like a week, I guess. So tulikuwa tumeifunga, and it was really big. Aki watoto, it was a really big scar. Unaona nilificha, as in I don't know, I think tulikuwa tunaogopa kupigwa, So I covered it using a bandage, and then the whole week I think tulikuwa tumefunga the whole week. Nilikuwa tu nimevaa sweater nikiwa nimevuruta in such a way that I'm just hiding it, and my auntie didn't even notice anything at all. So ata ile time tunaenda, you know, mkiishi place mkiwa wengi in our setting, mkienda kitchen kuosha mkono ndio mkule, mnaenda mkiwa mmefuatana. So that's what we used to do, but I was always in the middle somewhere na feature. Anyway, I hid it for like a week, and then I don't know where kina Vivian wa, I just decided, you know what, enough is enough. I think the pain was too much. I just went to my auntie and I was like, auntie, kuna kitu nataka kukwambia Aki, nimekuficha for a whole week, Aki na usikasirike. So I removed the sweater and I showed. We went immediately to the hosi without even being beaten or anything of the sort. So I think, yeah, that's basically for my childhood scars, physical scars, the ones that I can remember. Yeah, hakuna ingine. I think I used to be. Apana, there was another one. Lakini that one is not more of a childhood. It's not more of a scar, but I remember my mom telling me that sijui nilipanga nimeweka rubber ama ni bean, I think on my ear or on my nose. Okay, the things we go through when growing up, I don't even know. Those are my physical childhood scars. So heading on to emotional scars. Emotional scars, I'm going to talk about daddy issues, and the reason why I'm putting it in quotes, it's because I made another video, I think it's somewhere down here, and it's called daddy issues. So I'm putting it in quotes because it's mostly misused. And anyway, if you'd like to get to know more about daddy issues, you can watch that video. We were living in Umoja 3, and I remember he just came home and packed up his things and just left. You know, like I remember that time when he was busy like packing up his things, and they were having issues before, my mom, and you know, this story is really deep. So okay, I'm going to call him dad because that's what I used to know that he used to be to me. So my mom and my dad were having issues, and I could tell. So I had already like written down a letter where I had addressed to him and my mom, and I was basically telling him that I want them to go back to how they used to be. I don't even remember which age this was, maybe class 2, I don't know. I had just written a letter, and I was telling him that I would like us to go back to how we were, and he just took the letter, put it in his pocket, and still packed up and left. I actually do remember that. So this is someone I had grown up knowing that he is my father, you know, and then he just decided one day to leave. And that picture has always been in my head. Like, it has always, I think it has haunted me for the longest time because it's always just somewhere in my head. And the reason why I'm going to be doing these stories in segments, because when I did daddy issues, some of you came to me and told me that you felt like daddy issues was a bit too general, that I was not letting you guys in. So I'm going to be letting you guys in bit by bit, you know, just step by step, baby steps. So, and yeah, here we are, I'm letting you in. So this is just the first bit. We are going to be continuing kidogo too. So you see, he just left, and once he left, that's where the journey of being raised by a single mom started. And we had to move because it was a 2-bedroom. We had to move. My mom had to, like, you know, that's when the whole moving started and all that. So fast forward to when I was a little grown up, when I was in school in Karatina DEB primary school. I don't know, we were having a conversation with my shosho, and I was like telling her, I don't know where he went, what happened. And then she was like, Haya, umeishi kufikiria that's your father, that's not your biological dad. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, excuse me? So she's the one who actually told me that me and my brother are from different fathers. And because my biological father was in my life when we moved to Karatina. Nivile too, I used to just see him as beshte ya mom, as in ule uncle mwenye anakuanga na taxi anatuletanga home, ule uncle mwenye anakuanga na taxi ananipeleka shule and so. And then I used to find it so weird because when I was in Karatina in the primary school, tuseme kukiwa na trip, you have to like get to school pretty early, and he's the one who used to take me there, and I used to see him and I make sure I'm warm, ati nimevaa sweater, nimevaa leg warmers, and then I'm like, okay, uncle is nice. So nice. So it never like occurred to me that you're a child, you're a kid, you don't know anything. So when eventually my shusho told me that me and my brother are from different fathers, and then she told me that no, let me not talk in Kikuyu. You see, unaona huyo mwenye anawaletanga na taxi ama tukitaka kwenda town, huyo ndio babako. And then I was like, hiya, you're not serious. What I did after Shosho told me is that I went to ask my mom. And for people who have been in the situation that I am, people who always have these questions about their fathers, when you go to your moms and then you're like, what happened to my dad? So for me, what I did was, aki mom, hukuniambia ati, what would I call him? I don't want to use his real name. Let me use Sirok. Hukuniambia Sirok ni babangu. And then she was like, haya, ushaimuona akikusaidia anywhere? Ushaiwaona? Hizo ni nini una yo, as in ile kushautiwa tu. And then I had like gone there like in peace, like I was just going there to ask bila yani no pole, because I was like, why didn't she tell me? So that's what I got, and then I never like asked it again. So what Michelle Brenda did, I knew where his biashara was, and I knew where he used to park gari zake. Nizake, okay, he was a taxi driver. So in Karatina is a very small town, as in ukizunguka tu utajipata tu place yenye ulikuwa. So I used to know where he used to park his car. So one day nikirudi shule, I think I was in high school already, I just went there and then I was like, usaidiangi mom na anything? I never even knew you were my dad, as in I don't even think I said hi, like I think for anyone that I have dated, I think drama ilianza tu kitambo na si kupenda, because I mean this is my biological father na nimeenda hapo, I'm like, haujui niambia you're my real dad? Do you even help mom with anything? And then he was like, hey apana. And then he was trying to like make me calm down. Nani alikwambia ati wasimsaidii? Nani alikwambia ati, like he was really trying to calm me down. But then I was already running late for school because I was going back to high school, and we all know how it is going back to school, utaki kuchelewa or else. So that conversation never continued. Ilishianga tu hapo. And then fast forward, so now I know the truth, as in me and my brother are from different fathers, and the guy that I used to know as my dad, as in it was just too much. But then I was like, you know what, so long as we still have our mom and we are not lacking anything, you know what, we're good. So maisha ikaendelea, and then nikaenda campus. So in campus we all tend to go broke. Hey, I don't know why, like shule and brokenness, same was up, kwa broke. So and then I'm asking mom for money, and then she's like, nitumia kidogo, then next week anasema hana, and I want money. So I don't know what happened, akaniambia, you know what, ebu ask. Okay, please, no one should judge, but mi umwita na jina yake, as in, how do I even start calling someone dad or daddy when you don't even know him? So she was like, wacha nikupatie namba ya Sirok, utamuitisha pesa. So basically that's what our relationship has been, me and my biological father. Like when I'm broke, hello, unaweza nisaidia na pesa sijui nini. Well, it will take like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before it come through, but eventually it'll come through. Yeah, hivyo, as in since campus. Hivyo tu back and then si ati nile kuongea, nile after labda to tumekaa for 6 months without talking, and then another hivyo. So that's basically what our relationship has been ever since I found out. Juicy, I decided to text him, and then I was like, Hi, is there anyone in your family who has a skin condition? Because I've been having acne for the longest time, and imenisumbua for a while. And then he was like, ai hapana, huku kwetu hakuna mtu akona skin condition. And then I was like, ah, okay. Then he comes there and he says actually I would like you to meet your uncles and your aunties, you know, you're a part of us. I started crying because you know, we were texting, it was via text, and then I was like, so why didn't I get to experience that while growing up? And then he was like, that's a very complicated discussion, and I'm very inquisitive, and I told him that. So for him, he was like, you know what, I think we have to do this in person. And then I was like, yeah, you have a point. So I'm yet to have a sit-in with him, but once I have a sit-in with him, be sure I'll update you guys, because yeah, this is actually a journey. And I don't know, like every time when it comes to do with fathers, as in, just, you see, like for him, he just told me that, and I just got very emotional. And then on this other end, when my grandmother told me that me and my brother are from different fathers, my shosho was like, you know, actually that guy, so what we are going to call my dad's, my brother's father, what do we call him? Chrome. We can call him Chrome. Chrome, according to my shosho, Chrome didn't really love me, and he didn't like, he will show people that, you know what, you're not my daughter. But according to me, the picture I have of him, of my brother's dad, is a very loving father, someone who I used to know that I have a dad. Like every time when we had a trip, I'll go to him, he'll give me pocket money, he'll drop me off to school. And I actually remember that there was a time where he was telling me how I'm supposed to be writing my name, you know, like how Michelle, Brenda, Wangeshi, and then he will tell me that now at the end I'm supposed to like write his name, Chrome, and I would feel so happy. Like it used to make me so happy. And then you can imagine, like one day it just suddenly ends, like it no longer happens. Like for me, that has it's still a scar for real. That's why I'm saying these are childhood scars. It's still a scar for me, and I'm still healing it every day. So you see, like for the fact that I did daddy issues and it was so general, as in I was not into detail, it's because, let's just say, baby steps, because I am getting there. So yeah, so that's the emotional scar, what people call daddy issues. So I'm going to have a sit-in with my biological father soon, and I do not know how that will go, but I'll have a sit-in with him. I'll also have a sit-in with my mom, of which getting information from my mom is crazy, because you know, like that's in the past, and maybe I personally don't know what happened back then, and it's a lot, because you see, for me, the things I remember are snippets, as in to vitu to happen apale, but for her, they clearly know, like, you know, like what happened. And that's why I keep on telling guys that your parents, they already wrote their story. I mean, come on, write your own story. But something that I have realized is that as much as we are all grown and all, we really need to like find answers to, actually, for guys who go around looking for their fathers, they want to feel like they belong, you know. So for me, having a sit-in with my biological father, it's going to maybe like give me, what do we call it, closure maybe, or I don't know if we are going to like have a relationship. I don't know about that, because basically right now our relationship has just been money based, no love, nothing. And I know even for my baby brother, when he grows, he'll also start having these questions. But you know what, I'm not going to make my mom go through all that. My baby brother will have to ask me the questions, and if it means going to hunt down his father wherever it is that he is, even if he's in States, we will do that, you know, because I'm here for my baby brother, and I am going to answer him all the questions when he gets to a point where he's asking all these so many questions like I did. So yeah, guys, so physical scars, emotional scars. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing like daddy, like what I did daddy issues, article it part 1, part 2. I'm just going to be giving you kidogo kidogo so that you're with me in this journey, because let me tell you, it's not easy, but coming here and talking about it is therapeutic, and I honestly hope that it helps someone out there. Know that you're not the only one who is going through these things. Know that you're not the only one people are telling that you have daddy issues, and so on and so on. And at the end of the day, we have to heal and we have to move on. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.